Greetings, beautiful souls out there, in there, everywhere. My deepest love towards you as an individual and as a collection. I love you in every facet that you can possibly imagine. 2016. Woohoo! The beginning of a new cycle. The completion of an old cycle. And the continuation of now. And I haven't made a video in quite some time. It's been a few weeks or so. And that's actually why I made this video today. And based that we are hot on the heels of this cycle shift. This completion of the cycle, if you will. You know, the end of 2015. And a couple of things happened to me at the end of 2015. And what actually transpired was the culmination of all of the intentions and all of the ideas that I've put forth in the beginning of 2016. It had amplified drastically by the time December came around. But by the time the cycle was completed, things had just became popcorn in my life. Boy, let me tell you, every emotion I could possibly feel, I felt. Boom, 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 boom. Systematically, one after another, after another, after another, after another, after another. And if this happens in your life, if this happens to you, take notice. Take notice that it's happening because you've created it. It's happening because you put so much momentum up to this point. And so, which will bring me to another point. And that is, you really can't, I mean, you can in a sense obviously you can start 2016 cycle before you really envelop all of the teachings that 2015 had to offer. And I would really ask you to take notice. What you learned in 2015. What you gathered in 2015. What seeds you got from the proverbial spiritual store. And what seeds you've planted. And what you're reaping and sowing in this moment, in this now. Because life is different than it used to be. This is a new paradigm. Welcome to the fourth density. Welcome to the new you. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Because things have changed. Things have shifted. And this moment, there really is a splitting of the train tracks, if you will. Not from a fear-based idea, but essentially what you intend from this point forward. What you intend essentially is probably going to come true to the degree that you truly believe it's going to happen. And if you don't get in touch with your beliefs that is within you, you're going to carry those same beliefs into the next cycle, into the next cycle, into the next cycle, and over and over and over and over. We've done that. We've been doing that for eons, for millions of nows. We've been doing that in order to gain the clout, the ground to stand on today, right now. So that way, we get all this opportunity to change at the drop of a hat, to change at the drop of a dime. People from maybe, we'll even say people in the 80s, people in the 90s, people in the 70s, people in the 60s, people in the 40s and 30s, and so on and so forth, they would probably, more likely, they would think that we are crazy. If they seen somebody who is truly following their excitement, truly following the breadcrumbs of who they are, like, ooh, piece of candy, and that's me, to the people on the outside, because life is a polarity. Life is a yin-yang. Life is also a trinity. But the idea is if you experienced it once, you can experience it infinite amount of times. This is why it's important to stick to who you are. Be in the house that you've built on the beliefs that is you. Don't be in the house of ill repute. Don't be in the house of somebody else's beliefs. Don't allow somebody else's thoughts and theories be the brick and mortar to build the structure that you call you. Because 2016, and for those individuals that is listening to this material, whenever they listen to it, you are on the leading edge, my friend. You are on the edge of the transformation. I know right now that there's many individuals on this planet that essentially have manifested so fast. It's like you don't go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. It goes from 1 to 10. And it's slowly being integrated into our collective and how to deal with that. Because me personally, I went from 0 to 10. My manifestation went at a breakneck pace, at the fastest clip that I could ever manifest. And this is only because I've been following who I am. This is only because I've been doing the things that is representative of who I am, that is representative of the things that I prefer, that is representative of the life that I want to live. It can be done. It is being done. It's just up to you to perceive it. It's up to you to walk into the mirror already smiling. Not looking in the mirror for the smile. Being the smile, to see the smile. Because once you're being it, it leaks out to those around you. And it bleeds into your life. It bleeds into the reality that you live in. And you become infectious. People wonder, man, I wonder what Billy's doing over there. What is he on? Oh man, he's happy every single day of his life. I don't get it. My friends, dear souls, 2016 is going to be an interesting time. It's going to be a very gratifying time, a very expanding time, a very stifling time. Because it has been said by a grand teacher of mine by the name of Bashar. Of course, many other sources have also said this as well. That within the fall of 2016, everything is going to change. This is true. But it's also true that tomorrow, everything is going to change. The next moment, everything is going to change. Because the way your brain thinks, it changes from moment to moment to moment to moment to moment to moment. But like I said, those of you that's listening to this material, like I said, on the leading edge. The transformation for us is happening now. It's not happening in the fall of 2016. That's just when we experience it. It's all happening right now. All of the emotions that you're hiding, or you've hid from yourself subconsciously. All of the notions that you've kept just in the box. Because it's made sense there, and it's just been comfortable there. Well, there's no more box. The box is blown up. And all that was contained within the box is out in front of you, in full view, so you can deal with it. Because we're turning on the light that has always been there, so bright, that the darkness has got nowhere to hide. It's got nowhere to go. It becomes a shadow. It becomes an illusion. It shows itself. It shows us, ourselves, what it truly was, what it truly is. It's circumstances. It's a shadow play. It's not real. Only thing real is how you react to it. That experience of reaction. is what is going to preclude all the BS. Hell, all the bullshit in your life. It'll preclude all of that. Stay in your heart. Think in your heart. Live in your heart. It really is the only place to live. I love you all dearly. Dearly from the bottom of my soul, from the center of my existence, from the top of my soul, from every part I have to give. Get ready, my folks. Buckle your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy one. But the bumps are going to be redefined as fun amusement rides. Like, oh, hey, here we go. It's not going to be like, God dang, what the hell is going? No. It's going to be enjoyable. Especially when you do it from the aspect of who you truly are. You bring forth a true, authentic self to the surface to be given to the collective. Because I have a secret for you. If you don't bring who you are to the surface, you can't expect to see that in somebody else. You're going to see the shadow of that person, the empty self. So be true to yourself. Be true to your life. Be true to your family, your friends. Be true. Just be true. And I don't need to explain what that is. You know in your heart. Once again, beautiful, beautiful souls. Have a beautiful and creative day.